Alright, go ahead and if you're watching this video, pause it, try the question, and then we'll go over it. So, given a rational function, the big four are x-intercept, y-intercept, horizontal asymptote, and vertical asymptote. So, x-intercept, what do we always do? We set y equals 0, right? Now for this one, if we set the whole thing equals 0, do we have to worry about the bottom? No. So I always think about it this way. You set the top equals 0. Okay? X-intercept, top equals 0. Alright, so I get what? X equals 4. And of course that's an x-intercept, so the point is 4, 0. There we go. Again, with these, luckily, what are you allowed to use on Thursday? Notes. So if I were you, make sure you know x-intercepts at y equals 0. The very next lesson we're doing in Unit 3 is finding x and y-intercept of different functions. So we got to get, this is a big deal. Y-intercept, set x equals 0. So what do? I plug in 0 for x. Right? So I got negative 8/3, which is a y. So I get the point 0. Please read when you guys take the test if it's decimal or not. So like as a decimal, that'd be what? Negative 2.67. Yep, always. So I had the question, can't you just look at these for your y-intercept? Yep, because all the x's will always go away. Yep. Horizontal asymptote, the one that goes like this. That one, if the powers are the same, we look at our leading coefficients. So for this one, I'll rewrite it. My leading coefficients are 2/1. So we get y equals 2/1. Ta-da! This is going to be like a 4-part question too, where it's a good amount of points. So it's good that you can do each part. But like I said, each part isn't a ton of work, right? It's just knowing what to do for each one. Vertical asymptote, that's when the bottom is equal to 0, right? Because we can't divide by 0. So we set the bottom equal to 0. And then we solve. There we go. Yarnar. If you guys want, actually I did find this. If you do want extra practice on certain study guide problems, I did plug the study guide into ChatGPT and said just make other problems like it. It did okay. It botched this one though really bad. Because I'm going to put 2 linears on top of each other on the test. But you can honestly just make up your own over and over again on this or look up. But yeah, just make sure you know the 4 steps. Sound good? Next question is, find all the zeros of this function, and one of the zeros is x equals 1. Okay, so can you find all the zeros of this, and 1 0 is x minus 1, or x equals 1? That'd be one of the factors. Beast. Alright, so first thing you have to do is it okay? So you do have one specific question on the test that is synthetically divide a problem. Okay, so you have to do it twice actually. So when I synthetically divide this, I use the 1. Alright, any questions on the synthetic division part? You don't, because that's a 0. If that's a 0, that means the factor is x minus 1. So it's already flipped. So if they give you the 0, you plug it in as it is. If you're given a factor, you have to flip it. Because it's saying what is 0, 1. Okay? That's a good question because that'll come up. The other division question will ask you like given the factor, so flip your sign when you do it. Okay? You know you do this one right if you get a 0 for your remainder. if that's a 0, this has to be a 0 remainder. If you don't, you probably did something wrong over here. Okay. Which you get this, to find your other zeros, you're solving this question right here. Now, luckily, this one was factorable. I could factor it. What if you didn't see it was factorable? What could you use? What's always in your back pocket for a quadratic is this beautiful, beautiful equation right here. Right? If it is not factorable, you got to go to quadratic. Okay? This one was factorable to -2 and 1. Now, I take these remember, so if I was dividing this, I would make sure and plug in my 0, which is 2. Okay? So when I list all my zeros, don't forget this one up here. Right? One of my zeros is 1, -1 from the +1, and +2. Okay? I showed you guys that.